Well, it is about time. Tonight, a couple of arrogant squatters who thumb their noses at an overseas veteran are finally picking up and making plans to hit the road. It is the 8 on Your Side investigation follow-up that we could not report on fast enough. News Channel 8's Peter Bernard is joining us now live from this Newport Richey neighborhood where he's watching this story unfold. So they're packing up here, Peter. So I'm guessing these squatters started to feel the public pressure.
I think you got that right on the head there, Keith. And take a look behind me. You can see this is happening as we speak. This is a sight for sore eyes for a lot of the neighbors that are out here. They say this house has been a trouble spot for a long time. Take a look there. You can see Mr. Ortiz there to the right. You can see him, Chris. 2 days after insisting he had a special deal to stay in this house, Julio Ortiz is leaving. His change of heart comes after our 8 on Your Side story showed how a U.S. soldier is the true owner of this house. Not welcome and moving out. Julio Ortiz and his girlfriend are packing up their stuff from this Newport Richey home and leaving this house that they don't own. The rightful owner is Army Specialist Michael Sharkey, who served our country in Afghanistan and is now stationed in Hawaii.
I want the people out. They're criminals living in my house.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Hi, can we talk to you for a second?
That was Ortiz when 8 on Your Side first confronted him about his living arrangement.
Do you have a lease?
There is no lease. There was a contract.
Ortiz claims he has a verbal agreement to live in the house in a deal he made with a friend of Sharkey, with the understanding he would fix it up in exchange for no rental payments. But 8 on Your Side discovered that's just not true. Pasco Sheriff deputies say their hands are tied because this situation is a civil matter. So, veterans groups who saw our story jumped in to help.
How long did it take before your blood was boiling?
Oh, about 5 seconds.
Veterans from around the world offered to help with a free attorney to handle eviction proceedings and by keeping a watch on the home to prevent vandalism.
He doesn't want to push the envelope on this.
The squatter?
Yeah. That's a nice term. I don't think he's a squatter. I think he's a criminal, and what he did was breaking and entering.
The veterans groups may not have to act. From the looks of things, Ortiz may be out of the soldier's house very soon. And you can see right now that moving activity is still going on. By the way, I just wanted to point out Mr. Ortiz has been flexing his muscles, at times yelling obscenities at times. There are some birds in the van that have been loaded up, and he was pointing at those, also pointing at a couple of pit bulls that have been roaming the neighborhood unleashed. 8 on Your Side found out that 2 motorcycle clubs with many veterans as members are planning to come out here on Sunday and show up in a protest against what's going on here because of the veteran that's involved. We learned out Ortiz found out about that protest and he expressed his concern about it, and that's one reason he's moving out. And by the way, the name of this place where we are right now is called Veterans Village. And you can see what's going on, a lot of antics behind me. I'm going to step out again. That's Mr. Ortiz with what appears to be a mop on his head. The neighbors here describe a lot of very unusual, unruly behavior with lots of cars in and out at various times of the day, sometimes as many as 30. They suspect drug activity. Mr. Ortiz's girlfriend has convictions for drugs. She's served time. He has served time as well. Keith, it looks like this is coming to a close right here, and they have eviction papers, by the way, Keith, so the process is underway.
Well, at least they're moving on, and again, it's a story that we've been reporting on, and they're cooperating. The public came to help, and they're moving in the right direction, but they have a timetable here, right, Peter? How long do they have before they must be off of the premises completely?
Not an easy answer. They got a letter today that says they're supposed to be out in 3 days. We believe Mr. Ortiz has misread that letter. He thinks it's 24 hours because that's what he told one of our photographers that was here earlier. So 3 days officially, but it looks like it's happening right now.
Okay. Well, we wish them well as they move on. Thank you, Peter. We have been